Hello and welcome to Keepin' It Real Consumer, the channel that provides honest reviews to your favorite products. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit the like button. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure to subscribe. In today's book review, we're checking out Atomic Habits by James Clear. This is a #1 New York Times bestseller, and as the title says, tiny changes, remarkable results. So if you haven't heard of this book before, it is in the top of all of the books on Amazon. The cover says there's over 20 million copies sold, but it's got to be much higher than that. This book sells a lot of copies. Within this book, the author does a really good job of breaking down good and bad habits. He provides you with tips and tricks along the way, and has a summarized outline at the end of each chapter. In fact, after each section, James Clear shows you what we built upon in the chapters before. There are so many good tips within this book. For example, the idea of hard work being like an ice cube, and that if you only turn the temperature up a few degrees, the ice cube is not going to melt. But once you get it past 32, it will melt quickly, which ends up being a resounding theme throughout this book. The little changes add up to big results, especially in a waterfall kind of way. Truthfully, this is probably the best psychology book that I've read in the last 20 years. I really like the way that the author broke down the psychology behind productivity and how we could each achieve so much more if we went about it in a structured way. I also really liked ideas like habit stacking or the habit tracker. As personally, I know I could also be a lot more productive. Phrases like "don't break the chain" or "keep the streak alive" also resounded with me as well, especially in my personal life when it comes to things as simple as working out. And even the idea of writing down when and where you're going to do something sounds obvious, but almost none of us do that. We're simply surrounded by things we need to do, and we're hoping we get to all of them. So I'm going to go ahead and post a QR code now for Atomic Habits. If you want to check this one out, it'll take you right to the link where you can find it today. I have so many notes from this book that I plan to use in my personal life as well as with my businesses. There's a lot of information in this book that could apply to any business, as well as anyone who's simply just looking to be a little more productive. I would say if you find yourself stuck in a rut, this may be a great book for you. Or if you're looking to break through a wall or plateau, this book may take you over the finish line. Throughout the book, there's lots of examples of highly productive individuals throughout history in all walks of life, which really makes this book relatable and easy to read. Overall, I thought this one was excellent, and I can see why it's in the top sellers of all books on Amazon. So check this one out today. It's Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's time for you to amp up your productivity.